Hey guys, it's Ninja Wolf Gaming 1200 here, and welcome to Bendy and the Ink Machine. Now I know this game's fairly old, but I thought I would play it because if I'm going to do a playthrough of the Dark Revival, I should probably hop back into the original and remember what all the story and everything was about, and remember the setup that leads to Dark Revival. So, yeah.
All right, Joey, I'm here. Let's see if we can find what you wanted me to see.
Alright, let's see. Let's find the ink machine, of course. That's what we're looking for. You know, it's funny. Hold on, let me do this. Let me see if I can trigger it.
So much time in this chair.
Yep. He'll just go silent for a little bit just because it's finishing up the last recording. That still makes me laugh a little bit. Alright, so obviously Bendy and the Dancing Demon by War Bonds. What was this door for? I always wondered that. This door, does this door ever open? Because they added this door, but I can't think of what that would lead to other than like a tiny closet. Okay, well, anyway, let's get moving. Yo, you listening to some tunes? Can I listen? Buddy, you gotta let me listen to those tunes. I gotta listen to Freebird. Come on, Freebird, man. Okay, fine. I won't listen to Freebird with you because you want to be greedy and take up all the music. Put them in, and let's see. I think it's called an ink machine. I think that's what's hiding down there because that's what everything here says is ink machine. And there it is, the ink machine. Would you guys like to see me do some Hello Neighbor sometime, by the way? Because I have the Fast Fredbear mod, so I could do a Hello Neighbor Fast Fredbear video. I like Hello Neighbor. Joey Drew's shoes. Well. Hello? There's nobody here. Did bro just teleport out of the room? I don't see where he could have left from. Oh, man. I mean, I know this is like Sammy Lawrence's room. This was his whole thing was music, because he will set us free, music record, all that stuff. But where did he leave from? Unless he just jumped on here and left through that area there, because yeah, I don't see anywhere else. So I guess he left in through there. I guess he's really good at getting through spaces like that. Ink machine time. Have we tried pulling the obnoxiously oversized lever yet? I guess not. I guess Henry doesn't like pulling levers until he thinks that he can pull levers. Hello. Alright. Now you guys obviously know who talks to us here. It's Mr. I'm Outta Here. Let's eat all the soup. Hold on. That's an end goal here. Eat as much bacon soup as I can. Alright, well, we got some of the items. Let's put the wrench down. Alright. The illusion of living, Joey Drew. I don't think there is any illusion of living, Joey. You're just either you're alive or you're dead. I don't think there's much of an illusion to that. Oh, look at that. They boarded up the bathroom. Aw, man. Now what do I do if I have to pee? Like, what do I do then? Huh? Huh, Joey Drew? Did you consider that somebody might have to pee in your workplace? And they might need to use the toilet, but you boarded it up, so how do they use the toilet? They can't. Joey Drew's breaking OSHA rules. I'm gonna call OSHA on you, Joey Drew. Pretty soon you won't have a studio anymore, because OSHA's gonna come in. And they're gonna go, this is unacceptable for the workplace. I still don't understand. If the ink machine is the one producing the ink, right? Like, hold on. Okay, really quick, before we turn on the lever and do the part of chapter 1. Why is the ink machine? Okay, I thought at first the ink machine made ink, and that's how it worked. But then, like, why is there an ink pressure system? And why do we actively hear, like, the room fills up with ink and the ink starts pouring out endlessly and you can see ink like falling from below things like this, right? Like, if the ink machine was making the ink, there wouldn't be any ink in those pipes. So what the heck is the ink machine for? Just a giant ink delivery system? Joey is wasting his money on the wrong things, I'll tell you that much. Oh, man. Footsteps leading into this room. Aw. Is somebody playing cards in there? Playing darts? I want to play darts with them. Okay, I guess we have to go play with Bendy instead. Hello? There we go. Alright, now it's time to book it in the most intense chase sequence ever. Let's get going. Book it, book it, book it. Oh, man. This whole place is falling apart and fast. We better get moving, Henry. There we go. Clear a new path. I think it will. Hopefully it will. I mean, it should. It's an axe, right? There's no way an axe ever becomes worthless unless it's either it falls apart or the blade becomes so dull that you can't use it. But besides that, I think we can cut all this wood. And I love cutting wood. Let's see, anything in the toolbox? Anything? The creator lied to us. Okay, whatever. Who cares about any of that? I got wood to cut. I'm a lumberjack now, guys. It's Lumberjack Simulator. I'm sorry, I lied, guys. It's not Bendy and the Ink Machine. This is Lumberjack Simulator. It just has a very stylized opening. No, I'm not. Of course not. This is Bendy and the Ink Machine still. And let's open this up. And, okay, what was that? Oh, this whole part falls over. Now, Chapter 1 is so short that I'm including Chapter 2 in this video because of the fact that Chapter 1 just isn't long enough to be its own video, because that would be really boring. Like, Chapter 1 is the introduction to this, but like Chapter 2 will serve as something nice to keep everything going. Oh, man. Ugh. Ugh, the ink. It looks like water almost at here because of how clear it is, but I don't know. I've never really worked with actual ink, to be honest. I draw, but like I'm usually pen, pencil, not pen. Sorry, pen, pencil. I'm usually pencil and paper, not pen, pencil. Or occasionally I'll do digital art. But there we go. Utility shaft number 9. Number 9. Where's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1? I don't know. Okay. I don't think I want whatever this is about. Listen, bro. You need to lose all this weird, creepy obsession stuff about Bendy. Bro, we don't want a fan fiction about you and Bendy doing whatever any of this is. Please leave the studio. Like, you're just not allowed within 50 feet of the studio because you're talking all weird and creepy about Bendy like that. That's freaky, bro. Don't talk about Bendy like that. Alright, well, let's get going through the obnoxiously thick ink pool. There we go. Cut all this wood. Hi, Sammy. Hello.
Where the hell did he go?
Okay, so he probably did leave through the roof, which is weird. But hey, look at all this bacon soup to eat.
Maybe I can open it.
You know, it's funny. I originally played this game on mobile. If you guys played this game on mobile, let me know in the comments, because the mobile port, I thought it was pretty good, actually. I really liked the Bendy and the Ink Machine mobile port, but I'm not sure if you guys felt the same way about the port. I thought it was alright for what it was. Like, it had a couple of points that could have used more polish. Like, I remember having huge frame drops during the boss fights in Chapter 4. Specifically, that one dude, Bertram Piedmont, I think his name is. I remember the game would just lag up like crazy during that fight, just because all the effects. But again, I'm not sure. Most of it was alright, though. That, and then the Hello Neighbor mobile port, that was also pretty good. Alright, let's cut down all this wood. Get out of my way, wood. It's really dark in here, huh? That's sort of obvious. Music department, director Sammy Lawrence. Alright. Yeah, we all know the story. I'm angry because Joey Drew went and put a giant machine up in my office. What? Okay, in what world does this start? Oh, if you can just faintly see a microphone down there. That's creepy. Oh my gosh, dude. I thought you just wouldn't be able to see anything, but you can just faintly see a microphone over there. Ugh. You know what's funny? As a kid, I remember hearing that, like, oh, to this area you can find a Susie Campbell recording talking about Alice Angel. And to, oh my gosh, Henry walks so slow. It's so hard to talk about stuff. Like, and then over here you can find an Alice Angel poster. As a kid, for some stupid reason, I thought you were limited to finding one per playthrough. Like, you could either go this way first and find the poster, or you could go the other way and find the Susie Campbell voice recording, which was really stupid, but I thought that's how it worked. Oh, that's... What even is that, bro? That's modern art right there. Sell that for $12 billion in an art gallery. Oh. Don't let Joey see this. Happy, sad, disgust, angry. Bro, it's like the, it's like that Mr. Spock meme. The many faces of Spock. Ugh. Would you guys work at Joey Drew Studios? I would probably not want to work at Joey Drew Studios. I like drawing, but I don't think I could do this for this many hours in a day, especially not in these conditions. I wouldn't want to deal with all this ink everywhere. It'd be annoying. Like, you're just trying to take a walk and then bam, you step in ink. Or you're just trying to go somewhere, bam, you step in ink. Alright, let's do this. Favorite song. So bass, via, drum. And there we go. Enter the sanctuary. I guess I really can't sue Joey for unsafe workplace. Sing a happy song, whistle a merry tune, wait for his arrival. He's coming very soon. And there's a... Why is there a toilet in here? Ugh. What is that in the toilet, bro? What are they using? Are they putting ink in the toilets? That is weird. Okay, well... bendy plushie, at least. Why is there no mattress on this bed, actually? Where's the mattress? You'd think that this bed would have a mattress, but... I guess employees really were just lying their head down and... just lying on a bunch of wood. Ugh, that'd be super uncomfortable. I would not want to sit on that bed. Okay, I guess Sammy is following me. Down here, we're all sinners. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, I think it would stink. You know why? Because we're in a sewer with the creepy, stinky ink toilets. And what... Okay, so is this stuff ink or just diluted ink with water? Because I don't think real-life ink is that clear, is it? I think it's more like this, where you just can't... okay, well, I guess I can see through it here, too. Okay. Also, what is that pipe? Bro, why is this pipe so massive? Why is this pipe so massive? It has no reason to be this massive. Like, what do you need a pipe that size for, bro? Bro, with all these pipes, dude, and all this plumbing, you know? I don't know. Just, ugh. Why? Okay, at this point, you're not even doing practical design, Joey. At this point, this design was, hey, it's my studio, and I can do whatever I want. Yay! Alright. You know, it's funny, I remember in the original, a lot of this stuff didn't exist, at least in the original chapter 2. So instead, Sammy's thing was just a little hallway with a pipe in it. And then the leak blocking the door was just like, it was literally like this. It was literally like this. And he was like, I can't open that. That's one hell of a leak. And it's like, bro, what do you mean you can't open it, dog? The leak is not that big. Alright, well, we got pump control. It's time to believe. No, you know what time it is? It's time to stop. I sure hope, you know, I sure hope there's nobody behind me with a comically large-sized dustpan that suddenly whacks me and knocks me out with it. That would just be awful if that happened. Oh, man. I didn't expect that to happen. Oh. Well, I guess it's time to sleep. Sleep time. you decide to do the world's longest monologue. Bro, you are not Lex Luthor. You can't be doing this kind of monologue, bro. What? That face, What could be familiar about it? Could it be the fact that we probably worked together in the studio? No, I guess not. Also, man, Sammy, you got an upgrade, bro. He's got actual, like, fitness on him now, bro. He doesn't have, like, a six-pack, but bro is very clearly fit. Bro's been working out. I guess that bacon soup diet's been doing wonders for you, huh, Sammy? I mean, I guess the bacon soup diet, you'd have bacon, which is protein. Although it's a fatty meat, so I'm not sure how that works. But I guess it's not best to talk about, like, question the biology of a weird ink creature like that. At the very least, he did get actual shoes this time. I mean, I remember when he had stump feet, and it was so weird. Alright, let's pick up this axe. Let's grab it. Okay. Alright, get ready to get crushed by my axe. Alright, go. There we go. Any more, you guys? There's one. Okay, that wasn't fair. You got a lucky strike in. Okay, well, I guess it's time to get moving. Let's go. Ooh, hold on. Break boards. I gotta break all the boards. If I leave a board behind, I failed. Oh. Bro, I thought for a minute that was the outside world. You know how, like, in Portal, sometimes you can see the outside world? Oh, and there's where the ink machine was being lowered from. I missed it, but, you know, this reminded me, in Portal, sometimes you can look up in the facility and you'll see, like, light. Dude, if you've played the original Portal, you know what I'm talking about, but... Oh, man. The original Portal was a good game. Okay, let's knock down all these boards. Oh, man, I can't knock down that final board? Oh, that sucks. I do gotta say, I love how Bendy has no jump scare. He just kills Henry. You just hear Henry sort of, like, choke out for a minute, and then immediately... okay, I don't know how close Bendy is to me, but I'm just gonna keep moving it, because... There we go. Okay. Yeah, he can't get in here because I put a board over it. Hee 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 ha. Ooh, plushies. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Yes! That is beautiful. Hold on. Oh my gosh, there's bacon soup too. Oh man, this is the perfect bunker to hide from Bendy. Alright, this is just perfection. This is how you hide from Bendy right here. Ooh, lift. Alright. I want to get on the lift. Oh, bacon soup goes rolling. Yo, it's Goofy! It's Goofy! Hi, Goofy! Hello, Goofy.
Boris?
No, I thought that's Goofy, bro. You're crazy. Thinking that's Boris? That's not Boris. That's Goofy. Okay, well, I'm gonna call it quits for here for this chapter. I will make a separate video on Chapter 3, Rise and Fall. Okay, so I'm probably gonna play Chapter 3 in the next, like, episode of Bendy that I do. But anyway, if you guys liked this video, you guys know what to do when you like things. Like, subscribe, comment on the video whether or not you would work at Joey Drew Studios. Or if you played Bendy and the Ink Machine on mobile. I'm very interested to hear your answers. And I will see you guys in the next video. So, peace.